Let's start with the question. Should I be concerned for viruses when I download through Steam? While I was downloading Earthlock, Festival of Magic AVG popped up. I suspended the download of this game until I could confirm if the game is safe. I know that sometimes antivirus might give false positives when an innocent file does something similar to a known virus. But when it comes to PC safety, I can't always give the benefit of the doubt. I am wondering, however, should I be concerned for viruses when I download through Steam? Or is this just a known false positive and downloading through Steam is actually safe? So how can we solve this? There are 3 possible answers. Answer 1. There are many files that act in ways that certain antivirus programs see as problematic. For me personally, I had an issue with Sid Meier's Civilization 5 where the X would get quarantined by Symantec. Steam is usually pretty good with keeping viruses from getting into their downloads and keeping them out of their network. I'd say not to expect any viruses from a Steam download. Answer 2. One important thing to remember about Steam is that it has a very large user base. That equates to a very large number of people available to report this game has a virus. It's true that there are other factors that affect this. The virus may only target certain users. People might not report the virus. The game may not have been bought by many people, etc. But on the whole, if there's a lot of satisfied customers, then it seems likely that these people have not experienced viruses and thus unlikely that the game does contain a virus. That said, there are some games with third-party anti-cheat systems that are somewhat invasive and questionable. I remember one game in particular used an anti-cheat system that required a Windows service to be installed. Answer 3. The original question was, should I be concerned for viruses when I download through Steam? I believe the correct answer is to always be concerned when downloading any software from any source. Always assume the download could contain a virus, whether intentional or not. Now, that being said, Steam is a very popular platform for a large community of gamers, and I am certain they would do as much as they can to properly vet new games and their developers. But there's only so much they can do, and ultimately, the responsibility of securing your machine is yours alone. When something suspicious pops up, it's your duty to research it before allowing it onto your machine. You've done the right thing. You've asked for help. You can also Google the virus that is flagged and see what it might be. Just be aware that because something says it is one thing, doesn't mean it actually is. A flag that turns out to be a false positive on your search could actually be a true virus that is just named after what is now commonly assumed to be a false positive. Crafty little buggers, aren't they? I hope these answers helped, and if they did, please drop a comment and subscribe.